Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Again, I am your host, Keisha Lancelin. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to shift the focus on you just a little and talk a little bit about a fantastic book. It is Autism Girl, and I'm here with author Carla. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Keisha.
Now, you know, when I got the pitch, I was like, oh, this is something that I definitely want to do for Autism Awareness Month. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? We should be talking about this all the time. It doesn't matter whether it's Autism Awareness Month or not. Tell me a little about the book.
Autism Girl. It was inspired by my daughter, Camille. Camille is now 10. Right before she turned 2, we started noticing some symptoms of autism. We had just relocated from New Jersey to the metro Atlanta area. And my husband noticed that she wasn't using her words as much as she had been. I'd drop her off to daycare. She would cry a lot. I just thought it was separation anxiety. And after a few more weeks, the director of the daycare also noticed it, and she recommended us getting her tested. We went through about 3 different evaluations before she got her diagnosis of autism. She got the diagnosis right before she turned 3. And over that next year, we just would observe, trying to incorporate her into just daily living and being around other little kids. Oftentimes, especially like family members, my little cousins would notice that she wouldn't respond to them. They would say, Camille won't share with us. She won't share her toys. She won't talk to me. I'm saying hi to her. She won't say hi. She won't play with me. And coming from a family, my husband has a large family of educators. I was thinking the appropriate thing to do was try to find a book, some literature to help them understand Camille. And I didn't see a whole lot of literature that really explained autism. I did find one book. It was a little boy, but it was written by from a very clinical perspective. And I thought it was, a bit much for kids, and it was a little overwhelming for me too, if I'm honest. So I set out to try to do something to change that. And a few weeks later, they had exceptional education awareness at her school, exceptional education week. And her teacher dressed her and all the students in her class up as superheroes, something I've been calling her Autism Girl for about a year by that time. And when she dressed up her and all her classmates as little superheroes, cape and all, I knew then that Camille was Autism Girl. So that's pretty what that inspired the book, and that's what helped me to come up with the name Autism Girl. I shared it with my publisher and my illustrator, and they just ran with it. They loved it.
Oh, I love it too. It is a fantastic way to get the information out. To your point, often it's so misunderstood, and there's so many levels on the spectrum. So if you do know someone who's on the spectrum, they're not going to be exactly like this new person that you've met. All of those things matter when you're trying to explain. So who is this book for? Is it to explain to other children? Is it for the autistic child themselves? Who did you write the book for?
Absolutely. The book is for everyone, to be honest. Most people think when they see the book, they see awesome and there's a play on the word autism, they automatically think it's for the autistic individual. Well, and their parents. Well, they already know, the autistic individual and their parent, they already know about autism, and the parents, they're navigating it. They're seeing these symptoms, and it does help the parents better understand some of the challenges that their child may be having. But it's really for the person who's not autistic. It's for that child who is a peer of hers who is neurotypical, who does not understand why Camille may be having a meltdown, or why she's crying, or why she's not sharing her toys, or why she's not speaking and engaging traditionally. It's for that educator who is still trying to understand autism, trying to integrate, autistic individuals into a mainstream classroom. It's for them. It's for administrators. It's for anyone who is engaging children and persons with autism. It's really, really opened, started a conversation for so many people to better understand what autism is and what it is not.
Oh, Oh, I love that so much. Well, then I can't let you get out of here without giving us a way to, stay connected. Are you on IG? Are you on social media? How can we kind of stay connected and maybe get the book for someone we love, get the book for, a classroom that we're in? How do we stay connected with you?
I am on social media on Instagram and on Facebook as Carla A. Moultrie. And you can also follow the Autism Girl book series, Autism Girl Books on Instagram, and Autism Girl is also on Facebook.
Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this. First of all, let me just back up. Let me say thank you for doing this, because you found a solution for so many people, a solution for people that you'll never be able to meet. So thank you for that. And thanks for
Thank you
coming
so
on
much.
the show.
Thank you so much again for having me, Keisha.
Absolutely. All right, guys, please take the opportunity to follow on IG and on social media. Take the opportunity to figure out where you stand in terms of being able to pass this along to people who may need it. Thanks so much for tuning in to this segment of Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.